All right, we are going to get started with our power hour, and I'm so excited to do this week. I cannot stress enough how the next 4 days of work are going to make the next week and a half powerful for your business, incredibly powerful. Okay, so the biggest thing that I want to stress is that the messages that you send today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday are either going to bring you enrollments or participants in the 3-day challenge. Okay. So, what is that going to look like? We're going to drive home the send, share, invite system until we are all 90 years old in the old folks' home together. Okay. And we're going to be like sitting there playing gin rummy or whatever. We'll probably have like a bunco version by then, right? And we'll be like sitting there all together, like in our sleep, talking to each other about the send, share, invite system because it's going to be so ingrained in our brains. Okay. So that is what the main focus of our challenge this week is. However, I still see people that have confusion around what if I don't have anyone to invite though? It's okay. Raise your hand if you feel that way. You're like, I invited everyone. Like they were all in the challenge last week that we just did, right? Like I have leaders in Plexus all the time tell me, how do you guys like do 2 challenges a month? I mean, there's just not enough people for us to ask. And that tells me that they're missing the entire point, right? Because the entire point of the messaging challenge is for you to have a way to continue to expand your network and find more people to message. Okay. So I loved this weekend. We had our Super Saturday Express here in Utah, and we had so many amazing trainers from our teams. But something that Laura Sutton shared on her slides was that and she just did statistics for Utah, Idaho, and what was the other state that she said? Oh gosh, now I can't remember.
Wyoming.
I can't remember. It was Utah, Idaho, and some other place that she had lived. And she said that there are 3.3 million people in the state of Utah, right? There's that many people in just the city of Dallas, Texas, by the way. There are 60 diamonds in Dallas alone with 3.3 million people. Okay, we have 2 diamonds in Utah with 3.3 million people. So we have a tremendous amount of growth that we can do here with diamond teams. And I know it is Brooke and Christy's goal to bring 60 diamonds to Salt Lake City and this whole state so that we can do that, let alone those of you in other states. Mississippi, I see Mississippi on here. I see California on here. I see Idaho. There's so many different states. Florida, Wyoming. Put the city that you live in or put the state that you live in the comments here so we can see all the different states that everybody lives in. So even in a place like Dallas, Texas, Colorado, even in a place like Dallas, Texas, that would be considered, tapped out, it is not. Because with 3.3 million people, yes, there are 60 diamonds in a handful of people's networks there, but odds are you are not in that person's network, because if you were, you'd already be signed up with them, right? So even in a place that would be considered more saturated or something like that, there is still so much opportunity for you to meet new people. And I've shared this before. When I moved just 10 minutes south, I've been living in Sandy, Utah for 8.5 years. I moved to Draper 6 months ago. And I remember one day I was driving to my new house and I was looking out at all the houses of people that I never met. And I was like, there is no limit. There is no limit. There's literally no limit on my business ever, because there are millions and millions of people in this world. And another fun fact that Laura shared is that there are 10,000 people moving into Utah every single month right now. It's one of the fastest growing populations in the country. It's crazy. But even if you're from a small town, the internet has made it so easy for us to meet unlimited people. So I want you to write a big note to yourself today that you look at all week long, and that is, there is no limit. There is simply no limit. And when we set our intentions in this way before we sit down to work, we are so much more able to go beyond the potential that we see to the potential that we can truly achieve. So I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to get started, a little thing about visualization. Visualization is something that has been so powerful to me in my life. I've used it before Plexus. It has been a huge tool in my tool belt with Plexus. I'm going to do my podcast on Friday is going to be all about visualization, but I'm going to teach you today a little bit of how this can help you be successful in the messaging challenge, because it is so relevant. So for example, when I started Plexus, it was really hard for me to get 3 people to start. I was messaging hundreds and hundreds of people, and I just couldn't get anyone to sign up. It took 2 weeks for me to sign up 3 people, and then one of them didn't have their subscription turned on, so it didn't count. Because back then, you had to have them sign up and a subscription on, or you didn't switch you to silver. And so I remember staring at my back office, and this was when they used to have like a little head with a shoulder of a person in the back office on your dashboard. It showed like how many people you had to fill in to achieve your next rank. And so I remember I had signed up 3 people, but one of them wasn't counting. And so I remember I would stare at my back office, and I would see the one Head and Shoulders filled in, the second Head and Shoulders filled in, and then the third one was gray. The other 2 were purple. And I would sit at my desk, and I would sit and I would be like, oh my gosh, I want that third little head filled in. I want it to be purple. And I would sit and I would think, what is that going to look like when it is filled in? It's going to look purple. And I'm going to see all 3 filled in. And that's going to mean I am silver. And that's going to feel so amazing. And I would sit at my desk and I would close my eyes and I would imagine what I would do when that happened. And I remember thinking, I'm going to call Sean and I'm going to say, I did it, I'm silver. And I'm going to like jump up and down with Dean and I'm going to tell him, Mommy silver, we have 3 people on our team. And I'm going to feel amazing. And so I would sit and I would visualize what that was going to look like, what that was going to sound like, what that was going to feel like. And any time that I started to feel frustrated about not having that little third bubble, I would sit and I'd be like, but this is what it's gonna look, feel, and sound like. So I've got to get back to work because I need to get that last person filled in so that I can look, feel, and experience all those things that I just visualized were gonna happen to me. I don't want to let myself down. And now that I've felt all those things, I want to experience them like in real life. I don't want it to just be this dream that I visualized. I want it to actually happen. So I'd go back to work and I would message my 3 people. I would follow up. I would call somebody new. I would make a post. I would watch a training video. And that would help me to feel so much better. Chantel says she signed up a girl Friday that she met in a Facebook group, and she's crossing her fingers for a new enrollment from a referral. There is no limit. Kim says, I have snowbirds here too. The possibilities are endless. You're so right. So how does this apply to the messaging challenge? You're like, oh my gosh, Emily, that's so touching that you visualized silver, right? Like so touching. Well, you can do this to yourself for anything in your life. You can do this if you want to change a habit about yourself. You can do this if there is something small that you want to start doing, that you want to achieve. And you can do this visualization with yourself every morning this week before you do the IPA challenge, the messaging challenge. So what's that going to look like? Right now, I want everybody to close your eyes. Nobody's going to open their eyes and look at you with your eyes closed and think that you're silly. Okay, so just everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I want you to even if you are someone that struggles to complete the messaging challenges, if you're someone that it's easy for you to do the challenge, but you don't find that you get results from when you do them, I want or you do them and you get results and you're already bought in, whatever your story is around this, I want you to sit and I want you to feel like, what is it going to look like when every single day you complete this challenge? It's going to be you reading through the posts. It's going to be you getting to say on each post this week, done, I did it. What's it going to feel like when every day you complete the challenge? What are you going to do every night before you go to bed to celebrate that? What's that going to feel like when you get to say, at the end of these 4 days, I did every single thing that was written in this messaging challenge? Who are you going to tell? How's that going to feel? What are you going to reward yourself with? And every day that you do it, I want you to reward yourself. You can open your eyes now. Every day that you do this, I want you to reward yourself with something at the end of the day. Whether it's allowing yourself to reorganize a closet that you really wanted to do instead of your messaging challenge, or vacuuming your house, or maybe you have a little piece of Halloween chocolate that's hidden in your laundry room in a bag. Anything to reward yourself with something special because you did what you said you were going to do. And if you're on this power hour right now, it's because you want to complete the challenge. And if you want to complete the challenge, it's most likely because you want to get people into the 3-day challenge that starts next week. And if you want to get people into the 3-day challenge that starts next week, it's probably because you want to get an enrollment. Would you agree? Or maybe you want to develop someone to silver. Either way, you're doing this because you have faith and hope that it's going to help you grow your team. If you're not doing the challenge, you are at a disadvantage of being able to achieve more than you think you can. Charlene says that she wants to get 3 enrollments. That is her goal for this event. Charlene, is it your goal to get 3 enrollments from the messaging challenge or from the 3-day challenge next week, the sampling challenge? Maybe you can write that in the comments. My goal, this week, so she can be silver. That is so awesome. I want you to visualize what each enrollment is going to feel like when you get one step closer to getting silver every time. Okay. This power of visualization, you might not be giving it enough credit in your business. I've done this all the way through. I did this in high school when I was trying to get the lead in the school play, when I was trying out for the cheerleading team. I did this when I was trying to floss every day. It sounds so stupid. I'm not talking about the dance. I'm talking about like flossing my teeth. Like I really want to be a flosser so badly. And my husband is so perfect. He flosses and mouthwashes twice a day and brushes his teeth. And when he goes to the dentist, the dental hygienist is always like, "Oh, Sean, your teeth are perfect. You don't even have to scrape anything off. It's like amazing." And then I come in and I'm like a bloody vampire everywhere. And I'm like, "You can't tell I've been flossing for a week?" Right? And I hate the way it makes me feel. I hate the way it makes me feel to go into the dentist and feel like I did not do what I was supposed to do. Raise your hand if you feel that way at the end of a 3-day of a messaging challenge sometimes. Raise your hand if you feel that way when you don't have someone in the 3-day challenge because you didn't do the messaging challenge. And you're like, "Oh, I just won't do that stuff because I don't like the way it makes me feel to not do it." Right? Like I'm like, I just won't floss. Like I just won't floss and I'll ignore it. And then when I go into the dentist, I will just feel like crap for that 1 hour and then I'll be fine. Right? But I really, really, really want to go into the dentist this next time and be like, I've been flossing every single day and mouthwashing every single day. Can you tell a difference? And what am I going to feel like when they're like, "Yeah, I totally can. You're bleeding way less. Your teeth look amazing." And I'm going to be like, "I know, I've worked so hard." right? It's so easy to do this, but it's so easy to not do it. The messaging challenge is so easy to do. If you don't know this, you're going to find this out this week. It's so easy to do that it's so easy to not do, because nobody is going to hunt you down if you don't do it. But what is going to hunt you down every single time? You inside. You're going to feel it. You're going to be like, I should have done it. I'm really sad I didn't do it. I guess I'll just stop working my business altogether because I just don't want the guilt of it, right? Raise your hand if you've been in that place before. I know. Okay. So visualize what you really want, why you want to do it, what it's going to feel like to achieve it. Break it down into bite-sized daily things. Don't worry about getting all 4 days done. We are on Monday. We're just going to worry about getting Monday done. And when you get Monday done today, at the end of the day, you are going to feel a certain way. You're going to say something to yourself or your husband or your kids or your dog or whoever, your mom, whoever. And you are going to celebrate that you did it. And then we're going to do the same thing again tomorrow. You're going to have 5 minutes of visualization to start your day. And then at some point in the day, you're going to come and you're going to do the challenge. And you're going to feel amazing. And you're going to visualize how that's going to look, feel, and sound for 5 minutes every day. And if you don't get it done, then the next day you're going to visualize what it's going to feel like to do 2 messaging challenges in one day. And even if you just get one done, you're going to celebrate that. And you're going to reward yourself for doing it. Okay. So let's get started. Let's get started. Let's put all of these feelings and emotions into the work so that we can celebrate our success tonight. And when you get to go to that message thread and type in, I did it, you're going to have this amazing sense of achievement in your business. You're planting seeds in your business that are going to make you feel so good about your next enrollment, your next person you get to silver, your next rank up, whatever it is that it is. It's all these bite-sized pieces that are building blocks to the main goal that we have to do. Okay, so I have pulled up here the messaging challenge so that we can refer to it during our power hour, because the messaging challenge is merely just a roadmap for what we think is going to help you be most successful today, because it's what we are going to do today. So we're going to start by giving thanks. I want everybody to pull out a piece of paper and pen. I prefer you not to do this on your phone. I want pen and paper connection. It can be in your planner. It can be, if you're like, Emily, I don't even have a piece of paper right here. Fine, get out your phone. It's fine. There really is like clinical research proving that there is a pen and paper connection for all humans. So that's the teacher in me that really wants you to get it written out. So 3 things that you are thankful for that Plexus has brought into your life. Once you've written your 3 things on the paper, I'd like for you to put it into the chat. And I got to figure out how to put it into the chat with me sharing my screen. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so 3 things in the chat, and then I'm going to read them. Maybe I have to go back. 3 things in the chat that you are thankful for. I'm going to put mine in the chat right now as well. Laura says friendship. Dory says health, community of amazing women, and more energy. Melanie says getting up in the morning. Oh, and Emily, I love you. I'm thankful for you too. And you too, Dory, and you, Laura. I said I'm thankful to wake up feeling rested and like sleep worked. Leah wrote hers out early this morning, and she said, my puppy, our new youth program at church, and alone time with her Aiden, which is her baby. Laura says health and financial. Janice, better health, extra income, new friends. Raven, better health, renewed purpose, amazing relationships. Vicky, giving me my life back, mental health. Melissa, Paycheck, health, friends. Melanie, that I had $40 extra so I could pay someone to work Saturday at my bookstore and stay home with my babies. Love that. Kimberly says friendships. Anne says not constipated, reconnecting with friends and family, and more energy. Logan, connections, health, serving others. Ashlyn, I'm thankful for energy, options, and trips. Chantel, no more yeast infections. Woohoo! Kimberly, friendship, health, amazing leadership. Vicky, community, freedoms, emotionally, financially, and flexibility. Barbie, I'm thankful for less worry and stronger friendships. Doesn't that feel so empowering? You're like, oh my gosh, I have so many people I need to message who need these things. If your intention is, I need to get people to order from me so I can get a paycheck, that might not feel very authentic to you. And you'd be like, gosh, I feel so guilty reaching out to people to help me. But when you are starting with gratitude and you're saying, these are all the things that Plexus has given me, it helps center you on what your true purpose is. And that is, I want to share this with somebody. Look at what it's given me. Look at what it's given all these people. Charlene says, better skin due to Joyo, more contact with my sister, Lori Matthews, able to pay for my products that are helping me with my knee pain. Great help from my leadership. Leah says, being able to buy my family of 7 all the products I want. No foot pain in the morning. Having an amazing team of strong ladies. Chantel, confidence, the leadership and support. Nancy Jex, healing my leaky gut. Kim Falsetti, health. Look at all the reasons you have to reach out to someone today about Plexus. Sometimes if you struggle with seeing, oh, no more thyroid meds. If you struggle with seeing the blessings that Plexus has brought into your life, take a minute and write them down. And then you'll be motivated to share that with someone else, okay? All right, knowledge of health, self-awareness, motivation. Natalie says community. Nancy says personal growth. So good. Okay. Keep them coming, guys. Oh, good, I figured out how to bring the chat up. Natalie says pursuit of changing goals. So good. Okay, so we've written down our 3 thanks. Now we're going to share our thanks. Post on social media what you are thankful for that Plexus has brought into your life. Maybe it's simple and today you're just grateful you sleep well, don't have the same aches and pains, and have control over your once out of control cravings. It may seem small to you, but remember, to others that seems amazing. Make this original and unique to you. Okay, so we're all gonna, if you haven't made your social media post today, make sure you do that right now. And do something that shares gratitude. When I did this same exact challenge 4 years ago, I was about 2 weeks into Plexus, and I shared that, I shared a graphic. I wouldn't recommend doing that now, but back then that was totally fine. But I shared this little cheesy graphic of like, a statistic of how many people are diagnosed with cancer. And I just wrote simply, grateful to have control over my cravings so that I'm not constantly grabbing for sugar anymore. And so it was me saying, look, I have a tool in my tool belt that is keeping me from being so addicted to sugar, but I'm not saying like, you need to do Plexus. I'm saying, I'm so grateful that I have control over this. Look at these statistics, you know? So think of a post that you could share. Maybe it's a selfie. And then when you've shared your post, tell us in the comments so we can see. And if you've already done your post today, go ahead and start working on your 3 asks. Melanie says, I'll post tomorrow. I already posted a Plexus post today. That is, I'm so glad you said that, because sometimes you've already done something, so you got to hold it off till the next day, and that's totally fine, right? Barbie says, would I suggest posting as a story or on a page? If you've already posted in your main feed today, then go put this in your stories on Instagram or in your stories on Facebook. So maybe that's an option for you, Melanie. Thanks for that question, Barbie. I'm just gonna put a picture of Cosette. I don't know if you guys can see it. She's just laying in front of the fire. That's her position where she is every day. And I wrote, grateful that this is my office every single day. Hashtag King Charles Cavalier. I don't know. And so it's not really an engaging post necessarily, but maybe you choose to make yours engaging. Dory just posted. Vicky says, I struggle with how long to wait between posts. I did one this morning a few hours ago. Should I wait until late this afternoon or early evening? What would you suggest? Vicky, I would just go do something in your stories if you've already posted. I pretty much only post once a day. It has to be pretty life-changing for me to post twice in one day. The algorithm will suggest that posting twice a day can be helpful, but I don't. I just post once a day. It's either, and I don't have a specific time that I have to post by. I don't worry about that. I know that, we've trained before and that statistically it's better to post in your peak hours. But I've found that it's better for me to post something that's really quality and authentic than just throw a post up to get it done in that peak time. And so a lot of times, some of my most engaging posts that have like 10,000 people who see it or engage with it or whatever, I've done it at the most random time, like 1:00 in the afternoon or 11:45 or 10 p.m. at night. So I just don't ever, and I have spent time worrying about this in the past, and anymore, I just don't worry about that anymore. I don't typically post the same things on my wall as I do in my stories. But don't focus on that too much, because you just want to. I find that I have a regular crowd in my stories, but then I have a regular crowd on my main feed. And at the end of the day, my main feed gets like 4 to 5 times more visibility than my stories. But I get ambassador signups from the people who I'm building relationships with in my stories, which is interesting, right? But I have got enrollments from both places, but my preferred platform is Instagram. I used Facebook to build my team to Diamond, and I've been using Instagram to build Sean's team to Diamond. So wherever you can get signups, that's where you should lean in and focus. Okay, I just wanted to make a little edit on mine so it would be a little bit more. So I put grateful that this is my office every single day. Cosette has the right idea, don't you think? There she is, just laying in front of the fire, living her best life. Okay. Now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. If you haven't had time to make a post, keep going and doing that. We're going to start on our send 3 messages, that is. Every day this week, because your big scary goal is to find between 5 to 10 new participants in our 3-day sampling challenge. It starts 1 week from today. These invites are going to be that we're going to start off right now with people who you have some sort of relationship already and they know you do Plexus. So here's an example. This might be from your follow-up list, okay? Hi, Melissa. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Everything's getting hectic with the holidays fast approaching, but I made a commitment to share with you something I know you'd absolutely love. We recently had the release of, and if this is not your verbiage to say sweet, then change it, of a 3-day sampling box filled with our most popular products that will help you curb cravings, have sustained energy, and keep you feeling healthy all season. It's beautiful, comes with 4 different products, healthy recipes, positive encouragement, and a $20 off coupon. I wonder if you'd want to give this new sampling box a try with me. I just ordered mine to check out too. So I love that message because you are reaching out in love. You're saying what it is. You're showing what the value is in it. You're going to get the 4 products and it's going to come with that $20 off coupon. And would they like to try it with you? Because you just ordered yours as well. If you haven't ordered it, you can go do that right now. Right? This is our work time. So it's where we get our crap done that we haven't made time for during the rest of the day. Okay, so we're going to go order our packs if you haven't before. I like text message better, Dory, because I find that unless I know that this person is if I communicate with them a lot in Instagram Messenger, I'll message them there. If I communicate with them, like message them in whatever way you would message them if you were going to invite them to Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I mean? If you always talk to them in Facebook Messenger, that's where you should be messaging them. If you always text them, that's where you should be messaging them. If you've built your relationship inside of Instagram Messenger, that's where you should be messaging them. Okay? All right. So I have 2 people that I wrote down last night because I like to plan out the day before who I have to message the next day. And I've had them on my list for 3 days. So I have their names written down. So I'm going to just send this message. You can go to the team pages to copy and paste it if you want. I'm also going to put it into some of the chat groups. For you guys to use. And then I'm gonna, the San Diego thread gives me access to all of you on Brooke's team. So if you guys could put this message into your chats, then we'll get it all spread around. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and Natalie says it was like Christmas when her box came. Jenna says, so next week's challenge is with the 3-day weight loss packs or Slim Again. That is such a good question, Jenna. It's whatever you want it to be. If you have someone who you know, like they are looking for weight loss, then you are for sure gonna get them doing it with this pack. But if you have someone that has autoimmune issues and you would rather just send them Slim and Ease, then do that with them. When I was a school teacher, the motto that I always lived by, and this is because a superintendent did an in-service day, and I'll never forget what he said. It's pretty much the only thing I remember from anything I was ever trained on in my whole teaching career. And it has been so powerful to me in this business as well. And that is, being fair is not everyone having the same. Being fair is giving everyone what they need. So some people need 3 sticks of Slim for free to participate. Other people need to pay $10 to show up, right? Some people can buy a gym membership and be so diligent to go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week. I cannot. I have to pay a trainer quadruple what someone pays to go to the gym. Because if I don't have a trainer, I don't show up. So is it fair that Sean gets the same results with paying $50 a month as I pay to work out less with a trainer? No, it's not fair, but it's what we need. He doesn't need a trainer, but I do. So he's paying way less to achieve his results, $50 a month to achieve the same results that I am paying like $600 a month to get those results. Because if I just paid 50, it would do nothing and I would do nothing. So what's fair for me is to pay more. What's fair to him is to pay less. So sometimes you might give away something free to one person, and then sometimes you might make someone else charge. And you might be like, oh my gosh, I feel so guilty. I feel like it's dishonest. No, it's not. You are giving them what they need, and that is fair. So same thing, if this challenge, if again, you have all these tools in your toolbox, right? Or your kitchen tools. If you've seen me train on that before, the kitchen tools. Are you scrambling eggs or are you making bacon? Right? If you're scrambling eggs, you're going to grab your favorite spatula to scramble the eggs. If you got bacon, you got the grabber, you might have to like grab the girl and be like, get over here, bacon. I got to grab you to get you over here because I can't keep you in the pan. You're like sizzling all over the place. You're burning my eyes. Right? So everybody is going to have, yes, I can put it here as well. There it is. The Renew You combo pack, yes, is the one that we're doing. So let's message 3 people right now that message. Go. And if you are adapting the message, go ahead and put your adaption in the comments. Maybe that will resonate with someone. So for example, the adaption that I'm writing to this girl on Instagram is, "Hey Brandy, I know you messaged me about Plexus and I wanted to tell you about something new I'm doing this week. Everything's getting hectic with the holidays fast approaching, but I made a commitment to not stop helping people through this busy time. We recently released a 3-day sampling box filled with our most popular products. They will help with energy, curbing cravings, and keeping you healthy all winter long. It comes with 4 products and a $20 off coupon. Would you want to give this sampling box a try with me? Mine just came in the mail over the weekend. Julie says, messaging someone live, exciting. Yes. What comes in the Renew You combo? You can go into your back office right now and go look in the shopping cart and it will show you exactly what comes in there. One down, 2 to go. I can do this. But I'm gonna need my book. I'll be right back. Keep going. I cannot do my job if I don't have my list of names. Cannot. Well, you've been on the products for several months. Is that what you're saying, Mel? Yes, Leah gave this to me. That's so nice. It says dream, imagine, and believe. Oh, Chantel says it's lean, slim, active, and metaburn. Our sampling packs came in, but we've been on it for months. No, because you ordered the sample pack just to like see what it was going to be like for your people, but you've been taking these products already. So for however long, I'll be like, I've been taking these products for years. Okay. She already responded. I have some of the Plexus stuff and love, love, love it. Okay. Why are you on my list then? Oh, awesome. Do you already have an account? This is the hard thing about working with strangers on Instagram is sometimes you don't know where they came from. Just like 3 to 4 days. Oh, for some reason, I thought you were interested in trying it with me. Do you regularly order? Wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna send this to this girl. Well, apparently that girl's already signed up in Plexus. So bummer for me. She's been ordering for quite a while. Oh, guess I'll take her off my list. Okay, so I'm actually going to message this girl who, and maybe you have someone like this as well, but I'm going to message this girl because she has done my 3-day challenge before with me, and she also earned a $20 off coupon and never signed up because of cost. And I already sent her Slim, X Factor Ease, Mega X Bio Cleanse in that pack. So I'm going to invite her to be in the challenge again this time, but I'm going to make her buy this 3-day sampling pack, and it's going to be with these new products. It's going to have stuff completely different than what she had the last time she did the challenge with me. So my message to her is going to be this. Hey, Kendra, I know you've done the 3-day challenge before, and that the cost is what held you back from getting started. I wanted to tell you about something new I'm doing this week. With a new set of samples inside of our challenge community. We recently released a 3-day sampling box filled with our most popular products, most of which you didn't sample the last time. They will help with added energy, curbing cravings, and helping you stay healthy all winter long. It comes with 4 products and a $20 off coupon. I know you never got to use the last one before it expired. Would you want to give this sampling box, would you want to give this sampling box a try with me? Mine just came in the mail over the weekend. So I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys because I think that this is a huge opportunity for us to re-engage people that have done a challenge in the past and not signed up. Is anyone else really excited about that? Because I am really excited about that. So this would be a message for someone who has done the 3-day challenge before, but you could never get them to sign up. Okay, I'm going to put these in the chats. And then will somebody put it inside of the Zoom messaging chat for me so that everyone on here has access to it? Yes, Kimberly. I put it in the San Diego Leaders Retreat Earners thread. Are you on that thread? Somebody that's in that thread or someone that's in any of my threads that I just posted them in. If you could put it inside of the Zoom chat group that we are on here right now. Okay, so I need to message that to someone else that never signed up but did the challenge. I really like that message. In fact, I'm thinking like I could go message dozens of people from the last year that did the challenge but never signed up. Okay, I did my 3 asks. I'm gonna do one more because there's someone else that I like really, they just started ghosting me. So there's someone that messaged me because of something that I posted in my main feed on Facebook. If I enroll this girl, she will be the first person that I have enrolled from Facebook in a very long time. So that tells me that Facebook still does work, right? So just again, lean in to wherever it is that you are. Becky says, my 3 are done. Dory says, done my 3+. Good job, ladies. So I'm following up with her because I sent the video, I sent the health story, I sent, and then I asked, she wanted to hear about the collagen. So I sent her a video, another video about the collagen. And when I followed up with her about watching it, she ignored me. That was October 27th. So it's been a couple of weeks. So I'm saying, I know we chatted a little bit about how Plexus could help with your thyroid, what the collagen was, etc. But I wanted to tell you about something new I'm doing this week with a set of samples inside of our challenge community. Let's see, and I'm gonna take that part out because I don't think she knows what that is yet. So I'm just gonna say with a new set of samples. We recently released a 3-day sampling box filled with our most popular products, blah, 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 blah. Perfect. Let's see if she responds. Okay. All right, so I got 4 done. Now we're gonna go down to send, share, invite, ask 3 more, but this time these are people you don't know as well. These are newer. These are 3 new asks, okay? So when you feel like, gosh, like I have nobody to invite to the challenge. I already asked all my follow-ups. They told me no last month, or they were in the challenge and they signed up, or they were in the challenge and they didn't sign up and I just messaged them to see if they'd want to do it again. Or you've messaged someone else and now you feel like you don't have any new asks. Well, that's great. What you need to do now is you need to simply get new people to start working through the exposure process. So if you have nobody in send, share, invite, if you have nobody left to invite, then that means you have to go back to the beginning of starting them through the send, share, invite exposure process. So that means you're going to be asking 3 people to either watch a video, read a health story, or send samples to. We've already done the send sample thing, so that one is off. So now we're looking for 3 new people to either look at a video or read a health story. So who are those people going to be? Chantel says, I have a girl asking what's best for her fibromyalgia. Is the variety pack best? Yes, that is what I would recommend. So when you have someone, here's an example message. Hey, Nancy, hope you had a wonderful weekend. So I was thinking about you, and honestly, I have no idea if this would be for you or not, but I'd love to share a video with you about some products that have improved my life so much. I'm passionate about helping others feel their best and figured you or someone you know may need this too. If I sent it to you, would you be open to watching a short 2-minute video about it? She's either going to say yes, no, or ignore you, right? So that's a really great message that you can just send. Okay. I'm going to put that in the chats. Yes, all this verbiage is on the team page, guys. You can just go to the team pages and it is there for you to copy and paste. That's exactly what I'm doing, right? Just have it pulled up on my phone or on my computer, and then I have my phone out. That's how I like to do these challenges. I find that I work really well if I can have the challenge in front of me on my computer and then I send messages from my phone. That's my comfort zone. So you're going to start with that message, brand new people. And then when they say, yeah, sure, I'll watch a video, you say, great, I'll watch it with you. Here's the Wistia Link video. Here's the microbiome video. I always start with this watercolor video. This is what it looks like.
You know that feeling when something in your body is just off? Gas, bloating.
I like that one because it is literally 1 minute and 23 seconds and it just gets the job done. But you can also send this microbiome video.
You may not realize it, but trillions of microscopic organisms, or microbes, call the human body home. These tiny microbes live on and in us, outnumbering our human.
So those are your options to send. Both the links are here on Imagine Plexus. If you don't have access to them, they're in the comments of the Ohana post. After you watch the video, what stuck out to you in the video? They respond and you ask another question, such as, what would you say you'd really like to improve with your health the next 90 days? Or what interests you the most about that video? That's what I always say. Then they tell you exactly what problems they're looking to fix, and you validate with a health story. For example, here's Karen's story. I can see you in her. Can't copy Karen's picture and story. Follow up 5 minutes later with, does she remind you of you at all? If they relate, your next step is to give a product recommendation for what helps with their issues. For example, the variety pack. We have all that verbiage for you on the Teams pages. You can ask in the chats of what to say. I literally copy and paste from my own notes every single time that I give pricing and product recommendation. Isn't that funny? I don't want to think about it. I just want to do it. So here's what it sounds like. I would recommend you start with the variety pack. It comes with the triplex, the 3 products in the video you watched. X Factor Plus, Carb Blocker, MetaBurn, and our anti-inflammatory, the Ease. This is a total savings of 47% with 2 free products. The first month for that pack is normally $350, but right now it's on sale for $238 plus shipping and tax. After the first month, it's $145 plus shipping and tax, plus tax, shipping is free for the basic 4 products: Pink Drink, probiotic, magnesium, and anti-inflammatory Ease. Would you like to order? If you want to make it more direct at the end. I like to leave it hanging like that, so I just send it there and I leave off the would you like to order thing. And most of the time they respond, but a lot of the times it'll just not respond. And so I'll go back and say, are you interested in getting started? Or would you like to order? Or are you ready? Right? So I'll give them a chance to do it on their own, but sometimes if they don't, I'll go in with a more direct question like, are you interested in getting started? Does that sound like something you'd like to get started with? Right? When they say yes, ask if they are free to order right now. If they are not ready to order right now, guess what you have just created? You've done send share. Now it's time to invite. Because if you've already done send share, you've given product recommendations, they're not ready to order, then you are going to be going straight into the down here. I totally understand you not being quite ready. It took me a little time too. I actually have this really cool 3-day sampling Plexus box, and it's only $19.95 with free shipping. It contains 4 of our most popular products, healthy recipes, encouraging info, and a $20 off coupon you can use when you love this and want more. We have a fun companion 3-day info group on Facebook where you will learn more about the products, what they will do to change your health, see more examples of people I know, and be entered for awesome prizes. What if we get you started with one of these to let you explore this more? That is, are you guys seeing the pattern of this? It's always send, share, invite, give pricing, or from there, get them into the 3-day challenge. If they don't want to come to a 3-day challenge, then you're going to be looking for some sort of a Zoom call, or a live event, or a sip and see, or an opportunity event to bring them to instead of face-to-face. Okay, Aaliyah, I'll put that in the leader announcement chat. Yeah. And then this one, I really, really like this message because it's just so, it's just such a beautiful way to introduce it. If they say no to signing up right then and there, which most of them will say no right then and there, right? That's why we have the 3-day challenge system, because it can be so frustrating when you're constantly in this hamster wheel of, I did the send, share, invite. I sent the video, I shared a health story, and I invited them to order, and they said no. And then we're like, oh no, the invite was not invite them to order. The invite comes after you invited them to order. When they told you they couldn't afford it or they didn't want to order, then you invite them to the 3-day challenge. Then we use social proof. We get them over their objections, and we help them to see that this really is worth their money, right? And then if they still don't want to sign up at the end of the 3-day challenge, that's when we need to get them into a face-to-face event, either on a Zoom call with your sponsor, coming to a sip and see at your house, bringing them to an opportunity event. So you see the patterns. And the more we talk about it, the more you're going to see the patterns. Okay? Renew You, in honor of our incredible new welcome packs and combos, the Renew You packs. I want you to be renewed daily. Each day you work this messaging challenge. When you finish, fill your cup and renew you. Today, remember these words that we believe in you. You guys are the pioneers and settlers of the first Plexus Thanksgiving in your network, and you are a pioneer in your own business. You are a trailblazer. Okay? I love this quote. Go where there's no path and leave a trail. That is so empowering to me. It's scary to be the leader. It's scary to be the one that trailblazes the path. But the good news is that when you do that, you are going to be able to turn around and see the work that you have done and be so proud of that. And if you don't know this yet, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, Brooke and I both, on both of our team pages, are going to be gifting 3 Renew You welcome packs, the trial packs, right? The $20 trial packs that we're all trying to get people to buy this week. We're going to be giving 3 of those away, except we're not going to send them to you. We're going to give them away, and you're going to send us where to send them to. So if you have someone, if you really have someone this week, what I want you to do is I want you to keep a list of people that are telling you no, they don't want to spend $20 to buy one of these packs. And every time that you don't want to do the challenge this week, I want you to say, but what if I comment done because I did the work? And what if I win one of the 3 packs? Then I'm going to be able to choose to send one of those packs that I'm going to win to one of my people that is being so stubborn and won't buy it themselves. So your reward for doing the challenge this entire week might not be that you get a result. It might be that you earn one of these 3 free packs on either of our pages, and that gives you a result. Does that make sense? Comment below, I'm a trailblazer. Tag a team member, and let's go bless some lives. All right, guys, this was so fun. I'm so glad that we were here today. And tomorrow there will be another Jewel leader, so watch for that post either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning with the Zoom link and who is leading it. We're just finalizing all that stuff, getting everyone's schedules worked out. So there will be another Jewel leader leading day 2 tomorrow. Make sure you get day 1 done. All right? Make sure you send your 3 asks to get them into the challenge. Either they've done it before with other products, these are new products, or they're people that you've never invited to a 3-day challenge before, and then do 3 more asks for brand new people to send, share, and then if they don't sign up today, invite them to do the $20 3-pack. That's going to give them a free code and all these amazing products to have a great experience inside of our challenge groups next week, which means that on Thanksgiving, that if there happens, I don't know, they haven't announced this yet, but if there does happen to be a Black Friday sale, then Our 3-day challenge is going to be next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we're going to have Thanksgiving. And then Friday, Saturday, all of your hard work this week and next week goes boom, and your dreams come true. Right? Right. Visualize, visualize, visualize. See you back here tomorrow, guys.